Cent. And once again, being the supportive person that he is, he immediately tried to take him under his wing and deny that Pop was stealing his flow. Only one that Pop Smoke. No. Oh, you better. A lot of people say they hear you in him, and he even said that when he started, he was very influenced. Yeah, it's a whole new vibe. 50 Cent really did have love for Pop Smoke, and Pop had that same love right back. So much so, he was even writing down all of the advice 50 was trying to give him. Talking, and I was like, yo, I'm watching him, right? Just keep doing this part.
Yo, Purple. How'd I get it? Yeah, blame that on a friend. How'd I get usually blame it on the friend. He decided to pop up in the party after, I'm pretty sure after you left. Bro, I had to play the game with a friend. Bro, I had to play I was playing rivals with the friend. And brother, oh, he is hacking? Oh, so he is hacking. So he has aimbot and wall hacks. Basically. Oh, no wall hacks, but just aimbot. The fuck do you need aimbot and Marvel Rivals? We already got aim assist. What is with niggas and aimbot? We already got aim assist. I agree on that one, brother. I agree with that, Purple. Yup, that's why I got him.
This was another young artist 50 Cent showed so much love and support for, and only wanted to see him grow. 50 easily could have been like many other.
No, no, no. I didn't get a portal. My friend got the portal. My friend got the portal, and I went in with him. I didn't get a portal. My friend went in with the portal and got it. I joined someone else's portal.
Tried to save him.
When Chief Keef come around for the first time, well, no.
Is it guaranteed for both? Basically, yes. Brother, you see how low the percentage is for that fucking portal? It better be guaranteed. You see how low chance it is for that fucking portal? It better be guaranteed. That shit is a 0.05% to get that fucking portal. It better be. I mean, I'm pretty sure the other team, literally, I'm pretty sure they fucking did. What's the name, him? I'm pretty sure they reported him. If they didn't, that would be stupid.
But a music video with two huge artists like this wasn't just a big deal, but a big expense for the label. Although for Chief Keef, he didn't see it that way. On the day of the music video, Chief Keef was nowhere to be found. 50, Wiz Khalifa, the label, and the production crew were all waiting. Chief Keef ended up doing the unthinkable and didn't show up to his own video shoot. And as you can imagine, 50 couldn't believe it. Chief Keef didn't show up to his own video. I never saw anything like this on the first song. It's not funny. Chief Keef didn't sell any records yet. They will pull the plug on him.
I'm like, I got Yuji, but I wanna get him myself. I want to see him myself. I don't want to see a showcase for him. That's why I'm not seeing any watching any showcases.
Some of you might be thinking, why didn't 50 try and talk to Chief Keef directly instead of tweeting? And the answer is, he did.
Like before the heads out to them, they was like, okay, okay, but this is a debt. No, it's not the debt. Like, you have to get on the plane.
And although Chief Keef disrespected 50, 50 still wanted to look out for him, as he understood he was
I don't have a good trade on him, brother.
music video instead.
I don't have Ultimo or I don't have like a good trade on him at all.
Just throw him out. I told him at Interscope, it's not him.
I don't have like Ultimo or Exotic on him.
He tried his best to give Chief Keef a second chance with the label after what he did. As 50 knows very well, once you blow your chance, the label will just move on from him. But unfortunately for Chief Keef, his second chance didn't last very long. Just weeks after Chief Keef's album Final Rich was released, he was sentenced to 60 days in juvenile detention for violating his probation stemming from a previous gun conviction. 50 was actually asked about Chief Keef's legal troubles at the time, and he had this to say. With Chief Keef, it's unfortunate to hear that he's actually locked up. I feel bad, because I feel like I knew this was going to happen. I know what continues to happen afterwards if you let it spiral out of control. So after doing his 60 days in juvenile detention, you'd think a young Chief Keef would have learned his lesson. That was far from the case. Juvenile released on he was arrested for assault and conduct. Then, not even a month later, in June of 2013, Chief Keef pleaded guilty to doing 110 miles per hour in a 55-mile-per-hour zone. And it also didn't help that he only had his learner's permit. I think that you're invincible, and you're certainly not, said Cook County Circuit Court Judge Earl Hoffenberg. Violate conditions of the plea agreement, and you'll find out you're not. I sure hope I don't see you again, because if I do, you better be ready to go to jail. And just 2 years after 50 Cent fought to keep Chief Keef with Interscope Records, he was dropped by them, allegedly for his legal troubles and having intense arguments over his career. So looking back, everything 50 had tried to warn Chief Keef about and protect him from seemingly came true. And although Chief Keef is a hip-hop icon, it's safe to say this was the peak of his career, and not exactly the future 50 Cent wanted for the young artist. But if you can believe it, Chief Keef wasn't the only big rapper from Chicago 50 Cent tried to save. And this time, 50 may have been too late. 50 Cent and Lil Durk's friendship seems to have began back in 2021 on the set of the Power Water Resort.
The nominees for Best Collaboration.
All right, I need one sacrificial essence left, and then I'm done with this. And then I'm done with this, and hopefully I don't have to get sacrificial essence ever again. Please don't ever come back to this shit again. Because it's not like y'all made it an easy way to get this thing. Y'all could have made an easier way to get sacrificial essence. Y'all didn't, which y'all honestly should have. By the way, brother, just to let you know, you're gonna have to do this for Gilgamesh too, by the way. Just to let you know, you're gonna need this for Gilgamesh. You're gonna need the sacrificial essence for Gilgamesh. I'm like, yep. And since Modular Yuji has a like since Modular Yuji has a shiny version, people can just go back and try to get that too.
Yo, Nintendo, seems like your new Pokemon game's going well. Yeah, gang, and I heard everybody really hyped about your next Nintendo Direct suing the United States. What? Yeah, gang, you're suing the U.S. of A? What lawyers do you have? Chat, GBT? Oh my God, you crazy. Is that defamation of character? Because how would that be defamation of character? It's literally just stating an opinion. Literally, gang, you got people out here that's actually afraid to talk to you, bro. First, Alpha, West. No, you gotta look at it from my point of view, bro. He was ready to release this week with the Terracotta's back. Y'all remember that? Yeah, I guess I do. But who do you think was suing or something like that? Clearly he does. He literally has his lawyers on standby. I'm sorry, is that harassment? Are you harassing me? Yeah, that's harassing Karen. And with this next direction drop, better be gas. Everyone's tired of you gatekeepers. Yeah, you literally acting worse than me. Hello? Don't ever speak on me when I'm not around again. You want the number to my lawyer? I'm sure there's something you can do about that. Him hanging up the phone could cause some emotional trauma. Yo, Nintendo, seems like your new Pokemon.
So an official from President Bush's administration just came out and said that they spent $21 trillion on an underground city for the rich and powerful to live in if an extinction event was to happen. Absolutely nobody was shocked by this. Of course, they stole our money to build themselves a little lizard terrarium underground that they could run to after they used the other money that they stole from us to destroy our planet and kill us all. You guys do understand that these people, the elites, the people in our government, the billionaires, the powerful, they actually hate us. Absolute best, we are peasants who only exist to do their bidding, and they look down on us with absolute and utter disdain. And I'm gonna say the same exact thing that I said when we all found out that Zuckerberg built an underground phone. Who's gonna do all your dirty work, dog? You're gonna do your own plumbing, you're gonna do your own electric, you're gonna make your own clothes. I'm gonna do all that. What's gonna stop those people from eating as much? You know, police force in there, you think they're gonna stay loyal to you? I don't think so.
Now, Mark Zuckerberg, I can actually see this man being able to do his own shit because, well, that motherfucker's smart enough and rich enough too.
Wrong deal because this industry is a monster. It's the same monster that these Me Too trying to tell you about. But they hate the monster for how it looks, and I hate that monster for how it eats. But my God, man, it's the same monster.
I was sickened. I was sickened by the standing ovation. I felt like Hollywood is just spineless, en masse, and it just it really felt like, oh, this is a clear indication that we're not.
Like right now, let me say it. Like celebrating the flag. Your thoughts right now on the situation and the timing of this tragedy.
just somebody that changed my life. You know what I'm saying? Somebody I'll always love to cherish.
I would have to go and prep that hotel room, which consisted of baby oil and supply, candles, incense, liquor, lights, tons of toiletries, drugs.
The greatest entertainers in history share one terrifying truth. They all feared the same man, not for his talent, not for his fame, but for what he witnessed in rooms where cameras weren't supposed to roll. Michael Jackson didn't just moonwalk through Hollywood. He danced through its darkest secrets, collecting whispers that could topple empire. While others played the game, Michael held the rule book of his stage. His Neverland wasn't just a sanctuary. It was a fortress built on leverage. Tonight, two comedians who escaped the machine finally reveal why the industry's most powerful figures trembled at the mention of the king of pop's untold knowledge. But to understand why Michael Jackson terrified Hollywood's elite, you first need to understand what happens to those who refuse to play the game. Dave Chappelle was the canary in the coal mine, the first major star to publicly expose the system's true.
Dragon Ball fans blame Goku more than they should blame Gohan, and that doesn't sit right with me. Everything that happened in the Cell Saga was 100% avoidable if not for Gohan. Prior to their training, Goku says that he wants to be the strongest and therefore he's going to pursue the path of beyond a Super Saiyan 2. It also says that he wants Gohan to be stronger than him. Gohan is on board with this plan, so much so that Gohan criticizes Goku's way of training. Gohan tells Goku that Piccolo said that he is too unsuitable to be a teacher because he is too gentle. Gohan is telling Goku to attack him as if he's trying to unalive him. And basically, if he dies, then that's all that he would amount to. In order for Gohan to get stronger, he needs to be pushed to be stronger. This is what Gohan is basically telling Goku. Goku and Gohan are fighting. Goku is attempting to unalive Gohan. They're having their beam clash. Gohan being possessed by Goku, and then we see flashbacks. Flashbacks of every time that he wasn't strong enough to save himself. All of these moments motivate Gohan and push him past that wall that allows him to obtain Super Saiyan. So from Goku's perspective, Gohan's telling him to push me to my limit so I can grow. The story is also showing us, the readers, that Gohan grows whenever he's pushed to his limits. So naturally, Goku takes this into account. And we kind of see this briefly when Gohan is being pushed to his limits and he looks like he goes Super Saiyan 2. I'm not 100%, but I believe this is Super Saiyan 2. So Goku knows how powerful Gohan is. He knows that whenever Gohan is being put in tough situations, he's going to adapt. So he leaves the time chamber early. Why? Of course, because Gohan is way more powerful than Cell at this moment, and he knows this. Goku fights Cell. Now, he doesn't need to fight Cell because he knows Gohan is stronger, but he does this for a reason. This is to build Gohan's confidence. Because after Goku loses, he asks Gohan, how did the fight look to you? And Gohan's like, well, I didn't lose track of the fight. Of course you did. Because you were so much powerful than us that you thought that we were holding back. Goku does this to establish that Gohan is well above Cell. Piccolo even confirms that Goku fought Cell just so Gohan could see how Cell fought, showing Gohan that he was powerful enough to beat Cell. Goku perfectly set up everything for Gohan, and all Gohan had to do was fight Cell. A plan that he initially was on board with, but out of nowhere decided he didn't want to fight Cell anymore. He went from wanting to go beyond Super Saiyan, wanting to defeat Cell, to now he doesn't want to fight Cell. The switch up randomly occurs for absolutely no freaking reason. And yet Goku gets all the hate, but Gohan's peak in this saga. This is Gohan's best saga. Yeah, so if you blame Goku for anything in the Cell Saga, you are wrong. Dragon Ball fans blame Goku more than they should blame Gohan, and that doesn't sit right with me. Everything that happened in the Cell Saga was 100% avoidable if not for Gohan. Prior to their training, Goku says that he wants to be the strongest and therefore he's going to pursue the path of beyond a Super Saiyan 2. It also says that he wants Gohan to be stronger than him. Gohan is on board with this plan, so much so that Gohan criticizes Goku's way of training. Gohan tells Goku that Piccolo said that he is too unsuitable to be a teacher because he is too gentle. Gohan is telling Goku to attack him as if he's trying to unalive him. And basically, if he dies, then that's all that he would amount to. In order for Gohan to get stronger, he needs to be pushed to be stronger. This is what Gohan is basically telling Goku. Goku and Gohan are fighting. Goku is attempting to unalive Gohan. They're having their beam clash. Gohan being pushed back by Goku, and then we see flashbacks. Flashbacks of every time that he wasn't strong enough to save himself. All of these moments motivate Gohan and push him past that wall that allows.
True nature. His experience reveals the blueprint of how the industry operates and why Michael Jackson's resistance made him the ultimate threat. Public perception was simple. Dave Chappelle had a nervous breakdown. He walked away from $50 million, went to Africa, and lost his mind. The media painted him as unstable, unreliable, crazy. But here's what the public didn't know. Dave wasn't running from success. He was running from the same machine that eventually consumed Michael Jackson.
You're not supposed to do this in my business. I love something that nobody else in this business has involved in. I'm telling you something. No. I'm trying to explain what you're seeing. You don't understand what you're saying publicly for. Okay. And I know that this network, they want us to say so publicly. That feel good. Fall public. Oh, I know exactly how that feels. When I did my show, they said I was crazy. What was crazy about it? I said, they said I smoked crack. I didn't smoke on crack. But I did that because you ruined my...
The industry's retaliation against Dave wasn't random. It was systematic destruction designed to send a message to anyone who might consider exposing the truth. When Dave said, "You are not allowed to do that publicly," he's revealing the unwritten rule that Michael Jackson violated every time he spoke his mind, every time he refused to conform. But here's where the dots connect. Dave's experience with Oprah revealed the exact same pattern that Michael did. Watch how Oprah handles his rebellion, and you'll understand why she couldn't control Michael Jackson.
I'm glad you're here. Everybody wants to know why'd you walk away from $50 million?
I wasn't walking away from money. I was walking away from circumstances with the band Plateau.
Yeah.
It was completely outside of my frame of reference. I've been in show business since I was 14. I've heard the stories, seen these kinds of things play out in front of me. I mean, you see, look around here, made $100 million deal, and 3 months later, she's all of a sudden there's a great deal. Or Martin Lawrence punches through with, he's waving a gun on the street screaming, "They're trying to kill me."
Yeah. Yeah, we hear those stories.
And it always happens around the time of their career with it. Seems as though they're crossing over the next plateau.
Yeah.
It's stressful.
Yeah.
And I felt like in a lot of it, I was delivering because when you're a guy that generates money, people have a vested interest in control.
Notice Oprah's strategy. Interrupt, redirect, mythologize. When Dave tries to explain his legitimate concerns about industry control, Oprah immediately frames it as mental instability. This is the same playbook she used against Michael Jackson for decades. She couldn't package Dave's truth, just like she couldn't package Michael's resistance to the system. The perception was that Dave fled to Africa out of paranoia. The half-truth was that he needed space to think. The full truth was that Dave recognized what Michael Jackson had lived his entire career. The industry doesn't just want your talent, it wants your Dave's escape to Africa mirrors Michael's retreats in Neverland. Both men created sanctuaries away from Hollywood's influence, and both were labeled as eccentric, unstable, disconnected from reality. But what if their isolation wasn't madness? What if it was the only way to maintain their sanity in a system designed to break them? Dave's analysis of Martin Lawrence provides the clearest insight into how the industry handles resistors. The public was told Martin had a breakdown, but Dave asked the real question.
How do you feel about this person that's arrested? Martin Lawrence is the guy that showed everybody you can make it from D.C. to Hollywood. And I had a personal stake in his success. Every time he did something, it made me feel inspired and really good. And he was always real nice to me. He'd sit me down, "What's going on with you, big boy? What? Talk about comedy, whatever." And, when we did Blue Streak, we were promoting it, and Martin had a stroke. He almost died. And then after that, I saw him. I was like, "Oh my God, Martin, are you okay?" And he said, "I got the best sleep I ever got in my life." That's how tough he is. So let me ask you this. What is happening in Hollywood that a guy that tough will be
on the street waving a gun, screaming, "They are trying to kill me." What's going on? Why is Dave Chappelle going after him? Why does Mariah Carey make $100 million deal and take clothes off on TRL? A weak person cannot get to sit here and talk to you. Ain't no weak people talking to you. So what is happening in Hollywood? Nobody knows. The worst thing to call somebody is crazy is dismissive. I don't understand this person. So they're crazy. These people are not crazy. They're strong people. Maybe the environment is a little sick.
Dave connects the dots between Martin's breakdown and his resistance to industry pressure. Martin
Is the update good? Yeah, it is.
and was immediately labeled as mentally
The
unstable.
update is good, but my internet thing is not really working.
This is the pattern Michael
I'm sorry if I didn't like answer you right away. It's not. It's my what's the name? It's not working.
was painted as eccentric, unstable, and dangerous to himself. The public bought the narrative because it was easier than accepting the truth that Hollywood's biggest stars live in constant fear of a system that can destroy them at will. Dave Chappelle's experience proves that Michael Jackson wasn't paranoid. He was prophetic. He saw the machine for what it really was, and he spent his entire career trying to warn people through his music, his interviews, and his actions. The tragedy is that by the time people started listening, the machine had already silenced him forever. But Dave survived to tell the story, and what he reveals about the industry's control mechanisms explains exactly why Oprah and Diddy couldn't sleep peacefully, knowing what Michael Jackson had witnessed, what he had documented, and what he might eventually reveal. While Dave Chappelle was learning these lessons the hard way, another industry insider was quietly observing the same patterns from behind the camera. Mel Gibson had already spent decades navigating Hollywood's treacherous waters, and what he discovered about the entertainment industry's social contract provides the missing piece to understanding Michael Jackson's unique position of power. Most people think Hollywood runs on talent, connections, and luck. That's the fairy tale. The reality is far more sinister. Hollywood operates under an unspoken agreement that protects the guilty and silences the innocent. And Michael Jackson was the one person who never signed that contract.
He's also, somebody once said my problem is I didn't understand the social contract. I now understand what that means.
Yeah.
Do you understand?
The social contract? I think I do. The social contract. You can't get mad. You can't get mad. You can't let it get you because you have to make a deal with everyone else, and it's almost unspoken that you are going to be over at some point by people. And it may happen that by circumstance, or even very purposefully, that should get be able to sit down and have fun with them. Am I on the right track? You can't build a resentment about it. You have to still try and love those people.
Yeah.
Because that's the way they're thinking.
It's very personal.
It's not personal. They don't really mean to hurt you. Not really. I don't quite understand. Well, I mean, there's a lot of motivations for why it happens. That's many.
I mean, money will make you do stuff as well. I mean,
Yeah.
one, then others,
Yes.
you know.
Yeah. Well,
If there's many millions riding on a decision, it's hard to be philosophical.
yes. Yeah, very, very hard. Very hard to be. You know, you have to choose what level of integrity you're coming in at. And
Okay.
and I've often felt it. I've sat there and I have felt the knife slipped firmly in between my shoulder blades and tried to have it shoved through the other side through my heart. And I've actually felt the whole thing, and I've gone, wait till next week, you know, or I'll think, and you'll resent it for a little while, and you have to let it go. Otherwise, you'll eat yourself alive.
Gibson reveals something that the public never fully grasps. The entertainment industry isn't just a business. It's a battle zone where betrayal is currency and silence is survival. When he describes the social contract of not being able to get mad when you're stabbed in the back,
He's exposing the psychological conditioning that keeps celebrities in line. But here's what makes Michael Jackson different. While everyone else learned to accept betrayal, Michael documented. While others developed cockroach resilience, Michael maintained his principles. The industry couldn't break him psychologically, so they had to destroy him publicly. This social contract explains why so many celebrities stayed silent about industry mistreatment for decades. It wasn't just fear, it was programmed. You're taught that betrayal is business, that friends are power players, that speaking out means career deletion. Dave Chappelle's experience with the dress conspiracy illustrates exactly how this programming works in practice.
I mean, I'm a conspiracy theorist to a degree. Like when I connect dots that maybe shouldn't be connected, I don't know. But certain dots, like when I see that they
Well, I didn't mean to get that, but I'll fucking take it.
some point in their career, I'll be connecting them. They're like, wow, this brother got a weird dress. This happened to me. I'm doing a movie with Martin. The movie's doing good. So I walk in the trailer. I'm like, man, this must be the wrong trailer because there's a dress in it. They come in.
Yes, boy.
Friday night thing. You got this hilarious scene where Martin's sneaking out of jail.
Yes, sir, boy.
He put this dress on.
I got ultimate on my boy.
Now I'm not doing that. I don't feel comfortable with that. That should have been in a discussion. You don't feel comfortable. I mean, it's a hilarious bit. All the greats.
Yeah, you're gonna need to do blast anyway because that five-way skip, yeah, that five-way skip is broken. That five-way skip is low key broken. You should be trying to get him anyway. Unequip Gilgamesh. Pretty sure he's not a nuker. I don't know what's a good. I do not know what's a good relic for him. What would I trade Jin Moy for? I mean, I don't know. It depends. It depends on what the person wants to trade you for. But if you're gonna trade for anything, it better be something up to date. Because I'm have to work on Eisen soon.
Confirm nothing. Right. Yeah. But let's try out this game mode real quick. Oh yeah, here. Where'd you? And I have like over 100,000 gems. Damn. What are these summons for this guy? Dude, I didn't read the update log fully. Let me look at it real quick. Just three. Yep. That's too powerful. Dang. I might be able to do this. Use my abilities. My Elish. All of that. Please. have another setback. I forgot what everything does in there. The back. Just hope these guys have good. Yeah, level 300 stuff. That should be good. Robin. Nice. So I have to evolve this one right over here. I need to evolve items, which I'm gonna do this real quick. You get currency. You can buy a achievement bundle for 2.5 million. Oh, I should be able to get triple S. Attack will have a 75% grind and that kind of boosted, but we have our boy Yukiuchi over here. This is what's that from? I see that from that manga, the Blood Piercing. So it costs 6,500 to place down. It has 2 active ability. Let's check that out afterward.
Like, yeah, no, I don't know what relic to put on him. I think I'll figure it out later. Or I could just check Discord. Let's just check Discord. Let's check Discord and the tier to see what people use on him. Did I hear knocking at the door? Hold on. Did I hear some knocking at the door? All right, I'm back. Hold on. All right, I'm back. What the heck is this weapon? It's this weapon. Yeah. Wait, so the best artifact in general is wait, this is the best artifact just in general. Yeah, he has like a long passive. Let's try this setup. Let's try this setup and see if this works. Honestly, let's roll. Let's roll on Eisen because he's in what I'm doing next. So let's just roll on Eisen. I mean, I might not get it, but hey, I said I can try. All right. Nope. Nothing. Nothing of that. I'm like, if you're asking did I see the new Sailor piece update, then yeah, I did. Yeah, my night market is never that good. I'm like, yeah, mine is nowhere near good, brother. Wait, where do they spawn? Wait, where do they spawn from? Is it here? Yeah. By the way, this is my first time using Yuji, and I just took him into the stage. The first time ever using Yuji, and I just took him to this freaking stage. Oh, nah. What in the hell? Oh, no. Why? Why is his dismantle broken? Dismantle should not be hitting this hard. Let's see how hard this fucking hit. Not surprised. Wait, hold on. Let's restart. Let's restart match. Oh shit! I can place down two UGs. I forgot I got one that has two of them. So wait, then who do I not have placed down? Oh, I don't have. I was like, wait a minute. Then who do I not have placed down? Because I don't have multiple blasts. I don't have multiple blasts at the moment. I only have one. Because trust me, if I could place multiple, oh wait, I can. Never mind. Because I don't have a trade. Never mind. I forgot I don't have a trade. Wait, it still only says one, but I don't have a trade on him. Wait, what? I'm supposed to be able to place two, right? I don't have a trade on him. Why can I not place multiple? No, seriously though, I only have no trade on him. I can't place multiple for some reason. Confused on why though. Yeah, that's the thing I'm confused about. Because even after, he wasn't, even like after they lowered the amount of places. Yeah, brother, I didn't spend any money. I think, yeah, your walk is the last one. But if I want to, I don't know if I want to actually grind for your walk or not. Because I'm not sure if he was one of the characters, like the update character that you need to get. Because I'm not sure if he's like a character that like you need to get character. Yeah, I'm like, this is a long ass stage. Oh no, he's not a must. Oh, he's not a must get. It's send them. Goddamn, why haven't you sent them back? Damn, he got out of range. Well, it's time to move him. Yup, for a long ass stage. So I don't even need to really get Uwak. To be honest, he's not even a must-have character. It's you, this little Yuji and it's little Yuji and Aizen that are must-get characters. But if any of my friends ever get a Uwak Portal, let me know because I still kind of want him. It's just he's not a character that's really needed. Well, nothing. Well, nothing from that one. I'm not entirely sure though. I'm not entirely sure about that one. Yeah, the best way to farm for the currency, it looks like it's Shibuya actually. Wait, let's go back to lobby. Hold on. I need to farm more trade rolls for. I need to farm more trade rolls for what's the name? I need more trade rolls for artifacts. So you need his outfit? You mean like the last thing you need his outfit. You mean the thing I already have? That's the funny thing. Did they decrease his health or was it me? Hey, Purple, you still hurt, right? Is it me or did they decrease his health? Is it me or did they decrease his health? What am I tripping? Because he had a lot more health than that.
Voiced by Samuel L. Jackson, drive through the neighborhood in dark clothes, bulletproof vests. The pair are former Special Forces soldiers now turned blindly incompetent burglars on a mission of profit and paranoia. The next morning, the tranquil facade of Woodcrest crumbles. A rash of home break-ins has panicked the community. Granddad Freeman Robert is brutally interrogated by police after his car Dorothy is stolen from his own garage, a crime Ed and Jin committed only hours earlier. Riley stumbles upon their heist as they panic and flee, but when the police arrive, Riley and Granddad stubbornly refuse to identify the real culprits. Riley's code of honor, the stop snitching dictum, kicks in. In an ironic twist, Huey, ever the voice of reason, gently reminds Riley of his dangerous
Mr. Calloway, I'm here to, I didn't see nothing. I don't know nothing. Cheers.
Granddad really did know anything about the break-in, but his unwillingness to talk with the police is a common trait of black people. To register for this address of the remote, it'd be great if you could read and manage business mail for and if there's someone who can help. Secretly, black people are culturally inclined against snitching.
Hey, I ain't seen nothing.
Your mama.
Take the murder of 19-year-old Jermaine Jack Parker.
At home in bed. Nigga, I was in bed. The white man ain't never done nothing to nobody. You shut the fuck up, Uncle Ruckus. I swear to God. No relation.
Then he called back while we were on the phone and he said, no, I changed my mind. I wouldn't. But not for her. And then she had to really the thing that they used to do. Then that was so he said, heard that man say he was wrong. That was also charged. Well, that's just not a big deal. Now, I'll meet with you, not with your husband, and now you have to apologize to me. I was a kid. And I was like, do it. I can't. Really? How did you get that many of them?
I think you're a rush.
Oh, but that speaking up and speaking out, it goes unheard until she dies. Then when she dies, then we go back and say, well, she was right and let's make a movie. See, I can give you their names every kid. I can give you their name Avery Scott. I can give you their name Tanny the Avery. I can give you their name Tanny the Avery. All of them and all of them were heartbroken. I mean, you could have a community say, yes, but why do you say it? People are like, this is what do you hate all the time like this? Oh, that's they're out. And that's and say, listen, let's make our community better by making it right, not making it right. Be how much you consider it your truth.
Hey, what's going on today? I like Cat Williams that talking about like Shannon Sharp, JJ, Cat Williams, that big that side. Cat Williams talking about this age person. They call them gold, they call them it's just one thing that you know you can't talk about. Like, all this stuff that people what they have to do with Cat Williams national team. Remember, guys, Big Cat checked Steve Harvey a while ago when she was going through her stuff, when she was getting blackballed, and a lot of stuff that Monique was exposing back then, man. She tried to tell us, and she tried to warn everybody what they was doing. The go along, get along gang, as Kwame Brown would call them. They controlled the narrative. They made it seem like Monique was a black, angry comic that just couldn't find a job, and she was hard to work with. And always did that narrative. She was difficult to work with. That's why Monique was speaking out things. She checked Steve Harvey's mind. Steve Harvey had to say response to Monique checking her. In the public basically. She talked to the scene. He said different things. She checked Steve Harvey. Basically, he had full response to that. It's just crazy. So I would like to that. That being said, let's go back and check out this Cat Williams and talk about Steve Harvey. you said. Check that out.
We black out here. We can't come out here and do it any kind of way we want to. Listen to the money game. This ain't the black man's game. This ain't the white man's game. This is the money game. We in the money game. And we cannot sacrifice your stuff. The best thing you can do for poor people is not be willing. You cannot
It's a money game. But let me tell you what the game is before the money game. Before the money game, it's called the integrity game. And we've lost the integrity worrying about the money. Wait a minute.
If I crumble, my children crumble, my grandchildren crumble, I cannot, for the sake of my integrity, stand up here and let everybody that's counting on me crumble so I can make a statement.
Okay, so like I was saying, man, that's Monique checking Steve Harvey. His response is crazy to me, man. The fact that he really sat there and told everybody, like, I have no integrity. Money is more important than my own integrity. And it doesn't matter what happened to what my friends is going through, or hell, what even Steve Harvey could be going through. He's not going to say nothing. He's not going to speak out against nothing because it's all about the money at the end of the day. You see what Cat Williams was talking about when he was talking about Steve Harvey.
They pay you to not talk about things.
Steve Harvey, he's a company man now, and at the end of the day, that's the side that he picked, and we all know what comes with that. That means he has no integrity, no backbone. He's not going to speak out against nothing. He's not going to stand up for his people. He's not going to stand up for no other comments. He's not even going to stand up for anything because at the end of the day, he's bought and paid for. So, I really want to just put that together in today's video because it really just shows Steve Harvey's character. Because when Monique checked him, he had every opportunity to say that Monique was right and he's going to stand with her, but he didn't, man. He argued and went against what Monique was talking about. And he had told us straight to our face, live, that he has no integrity and it's all about the money. He's not going to risk anything when it comes to his bag, man. So I would like to hear y'all thoughts about that in today's video. Get a comment section down below. How y'all feel about today's video? Don't forget to hit that like button if you made this part of the video. Don't forget to subscribe as well. Catch you guys in the next video. We out, guys. Peace.
Men don't do basic hydration. We need super hydration. Old Spice super hydration. Vitamin booster for...
A figure steps into the spotlight. Suddenly, a massive ogre tank internal database began to whir. In the original game lore, Felicia and Sylvan were die-hard loyalists to the 4th Princess Anastasia's faction. That meant one thing to shoot for enemy. So why was she here? His gut told him she was clout chasing, trying to steal glory on the battlefield. Do those Scarlet Lightning scumbags even know who they caught? Chris demanded. Do they know? It's Felicia. Vandal shook his head. We haven't confirmed if her identity is blown yet. What's the play? Chris asked, eyes sharp. Vandal didn't hesitate. If she's breathing, we get her out. No negotiation, Chris pressed. Vandal scoffed. If we hit them first, we can dictate the terms, but I'm not bowing down to trash. Vandal signed off to gather more. The situation shifted. The screen went black. Chris let out a cynical laugh. So, our brilliant sister got herself captured. Caitlin shot him a glare. She's alive. We have to save her. Chris shrugged, his tone cold. Ideally, sure. But let's be real, it's not going to be a walk in the park. A botched rescue could wipe us out. But Caitlin slammed her hand down, figuratively speaking. She is family. We go. Chris paused, weighing the tactical nightmare against the moral obligation. He knew she was right, but risking his crew for a rival princess, tough sell. Shutra watched the gears turning in Chris's head. Back at the tent, Chris laid out the game plan. Vandal draws the main aggro, pulling the Scarlet Lightning main force. That's our cue to hit the rear. He pointed to the map. I'll dive straight into the center base, go full berserker to cause chaos. Caitlin Shutra, you lead your squad, and execute the objective. Shutra needed it spelled out. By objective, you mean extracting our sister right. Affirmative, Chris replied grimly. But we stick to the script. Torch the food, blow the armory first, then grab Felicia. But listen closely, if it goes sideways, you bail immediately. No heroics. We can't bleed out the whole squad just for Felicia. That hit a nerve with Caitlin. Chris cut her off cold. Zip it. He reminded her who was wearing the commander badge. Caitlin wasn't having it. Felicia was blood. She snapped back, refusing to let him talk about family like collateral damage. But Chris stood his ground. He wasn't about to let Felicia's reckless stunt tank the entire operation. Sutra caught the vibe instantly. Chris looked way too chill about leaving Felicia behind. Made him wonder, is there some bad blood there? Nightfall. Go time. The warriors surged forward, ready to absolutely...
No, he means there's a backup plan. He's just not going to take you to backup plan. No, he means he's not going to leave her behind, but there's a backup plan. There's always a backup plan.
That was General Bandal's